The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in my thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to Crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out.
Hey, hello. Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the best in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. Hello, everybody. We're so happy to be back. Before we get started, let me introduce my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hey, everybody. It's been quite a roller coaster ride and an adventure, and we intend to talk about it this morning.
This afternoon.
I'm sorry, this afternoon. I'm still on California time. Help. Really, because it's 3 hours earlier there. We're a reality show.
No, wait, not yet. We got to say hi to Chad.
Oh, we have to say hi to Chad.
So What's up, Mr. Chad Murphy, the man behind the boards? What's up?
What's going on, fellas? I missed you. Welcome back.
There we go. And then
we need rest. It's been a roller coaster ride.
You deserve it.
Then we got to say hi to everybody in the chat room. First of all, I'll let you guys know if you're listening live right now, you can hit the ITV button in the top of the W4CY screen, and you can see us live waving to you right now. And we want to say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody in the chat room.
We've got
Welcome.
Irish Ginger from the Irish Ginger Show, Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on W4CY. We have Jimmy from the Aquarius View, the coolest indie everything blog for
and
really cool
sweet
stuff.
Cindy Lady.
I'm not finished.
I wanted to do one.
I know. You can do one, but let me finish.
No, I just wanted. Well, I wanted to do one.
I know. Well, you can do the next one. Hang on. You can do it. First, I'm not finished with Jimmy. I'm trying to promote Jimmy.
I love Jimmy. Don't
so
you
Jimmy
dare.
from the Aquarius
We love you,
View.
Jimmy.
So make sure that you follow at the Aquarius View on Twitter and check out theaquariusview.com for all the coolest indie everything, music, movies, all kinds of really great stuff. And he's really cool. So then we've also got, who else do we have?
Jimmy McFerry.
McCrary, that's the same Jimmy. That's the same
I know,
Jerry.
but I like to call him Jimmy McFerry because that upsets him anyway. And then we have Cindy Lady Lake, who I love and adore, and so does Jimmy.
Follow
She's
at
the
Lady
bestest.
Lake Music, and Jimmy McCrary is at Jimmy McCrary 1 on Twitter.
And then who else have we got in there? Let's see. We have
Goddess.
And we have Donald Trump, and we have Clinton. Oh, we have the two of them in there too. Oh, they're fighting. Look, he's punching her. She's kicking him. Oh, my God. It's fun games time again.
We have someone named Dee Marie, who I'm not sure who Dee Marie is. So hello, Dee Marie.
I don't know. Expose
if,
yourself.
I don't know if Hope 2259, which is Iris from Germany, is there. But if she is there, I want to give a special shout out.
Becken the Deutsch.
She sent me a box of chocolate for my birthday that got here, I guess, while we were gone, and I just got it.
You didn't share with me.
I hadn't even opened it yet.
Oh.
I didn't want to open. I should have brought it to show everybody. But
yes,
we want to thank.
That sweet?
I want to say hello to Iris and thank you so much. You're so fabulous.
Wait a minute. I didn't get chocolates for my birthday.
She didn't even know us when it was your birthday.
Well, she owes me. She owed me a box of chocolate. Not really.
And then we have Goddess. Did you say hi to Goddess?
Oh, I always say hi to my goddess. I love my goddess.
I'm going through here just to see if I'm missing. Anybody else I'm missing, I'm sorry.
My cousin's supposed to be in there because she can't miss this show. She loves to hear the Family Dirt.
Oh, Dee is part of the W4CY radio team.
Okay.
So
All right, enough with the chat room.
So we've never met Dee before. So hello, Dee.
And everybody in there, we love you. Thank you for coming in and sharing your time with our time.
There you go.
And I hope we entertain you, make you love us even the more. You know, you've done such a great job. I want to thank also all my fans. I've got thousands of them now, and I can't believe it. I don't know what I do so great that I should have fans, but I do. And I thank you all for your kind words, your compliments, and your loving the Fran Drescher Show. So many people said it was my best interview ever. I don't think so. I've had other great interviews with legendary stars, but it's up there with one of them. Okay, so we are a reality show, as you all know, and we tell you we take. you all knew that we were moving to Palm Springs, and you all knew that we had sold our home and that I was packing and we were ready to go. Well, Jimmy and I flew uncomfortably on a terrible airline.
Spirit Airlines, terrible.
Never again. To Palm Springs, to LA, and then we drove from LA to Palm Springs. We saw all of our wonderful friends who are just great people. We went to dinner and lunch with everybody. We found a very beautiful home that we both fell madly in love with. Excuse me. And then Jimmy walked into the hotel room. We stayed at. Oh, by the way, we stayed at the what is it called? The Riviera, which is the finest hotel in all of Palm Springs. You know, Frank Sinatra, Shirley MacLaine, Marilyn Monroe, they all stayed at the Riviera.
Oh, Shinzi is here.
Okay, so I'll get it later. So I had to, of course, always stay at the Riviera, and Jimmy and I always stay at the Riviera. They are very kind to us. Excuse me, what's with my throat? They always give us a free access to the pool and valet parking because we always say nice things about them. But it's easy to say nice things about nice people who give you happy stuff. And it's also fair to say bad things about bad people who make you unhappy, which segues me to what happened with our house, okay?
That was a great segue, though, I have to
Baby,
say.
I can segue like there's no I'm a Gemini, and can I have a segue?
I love that.
Anyway, you know, I have sold many homes from Florida to California. I sold an apartment in Manhattan on the Upper East Side. So I have dealt with realtors for years. I mean, since I'm like 21 years old. I have found that realtors are not necessarily honest people. Not all. We have a realtor in California, Courtney, who is the best. If ever you're buying in Palm Springs, you must use Courtney Plavek. Plavek?
Courtney Pavelak.
Pavelak, sorry. She's the best. I used her to buy my house. Her father, by the way, built Mountain Gate, the whole community where I lived in. I bought my home, my first Palm Springs home from Courtney. I sold that home through Courtney, and I'm now buying my new home through Courtney. Courtney is wonderful. She's my little cha-cha-cha girl. She's of Mexican descent, the body of death. She wears bling like there's nobody else that could wear bling like her, and she has a personality that all the gay boys in Palm Springs love. She works very hard. She's very honest. She's very good-natured. She's kind. She's sweet. We love her to death. So, Court, if you're listening, honey, big kisses to you, and we'll see you in the spring. Okay, now let's get down to the real stuff. I'm going to let Jimmy read to you what the realtor that was selling, that we signed. You see, let me first go back it up a little bit. Realtors will lie to you. They will say your home is fabulous. It's going to sell in a week. It's going to get full price. It's great. It's great. They give you all that bullshit. Then when the time comes, 6 months goes by and nobody came, and they get a little evil. They say, well, you have to reduce the price $30,000. It's not a good neighborhood. The builder's in competition with you. It's a slow market. People are not spending. Then they give you the negative crap. That's supposed to scare you. So you lower the price and it sells. And they make their caca little commissions that they all love to share, like eager beaver people. I don't fall for that shit, okay? I wasn't born with a finger, and I'm smart. And so is Jimmy. Jimmy has sold numerous homes, over $500,000 homes, $1 million homes. So we know the realtor game. The realtor that I selected for stupid reasons because I was stupid. And I no, they were stupid reasons. I thought if I got an Italian from South Philly, we would sort of be like, boss, family, familia, that he would work with me and be honest. Well, I should know better because I'm Italian from Brooklyn, and I know what goes on in the business world with Italians. I don't recommend them necessarily. They're not all honest. Italians, especially Southern Italians, Sicilians and stuff, no offense to Sicilians. My cousin Bertha, who I loved and adored, was Sicilian, who passed away. But Sicilian people have a little bit of that mafia feeling in them. They love it. The woman that brought the buyers to us was also Mexican, but unfortunately not as lovely and as wonderful as my Courtney. So she fell from grace very quickly with me. Our realtor came to the house and flipped. Said, oh, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's 1,800 square feet. which later he told me it was 1,500 square feet because they don't count the finished basement. That was a quick reversal.
Actually, he said 1,200 square
Oh,
feet. 'cause you
1,200.
don't
That's
count the finished
1,200. My
basement.
doghouse is bigger than 1,200. My dog, yeah, please. It's big. It's 1,800. But anyway, this is what he said. Your home is fabulous. You have the lot of lots in the whole townhouse development.
Best lot in the development.
It's called a supreme lot because we're in the woods. We don't have parked cars in front of us or garbage centers where you throw your garbage. No matter where you look out of any window, all you see is forest. And beyond that forest is nothing. It's not like the leaves come down and there's a Costco, blinking in your face. It's just
It's a
woods.
preserve.
It's a preserve. It is absolutely stunningly beautiful where we are. We have the largest patio. We decorated it for days. You could go online and look and see if you want to see pictures. We'll post them. I got rid of a bathroom in the living room because when you walked in and sat on the sofa, you look at the bathroom door. And I thought, how disgusting is that? If somebody's peeing in the bathroom and you have guests over, you're going to hear them peeing.
Worse.
Or worse. And when they open up that door, it could smell like a zoo. So I decided to get rid of the bathroom at quite an expense, by the way, because if you think building things cost money, try removing them. It's even double of the building, which made the living room very large. Downstairs is a finished basement that's quite beautiful, and there's a position in the back near the boiler room where you could put a bathroom. It has hot and cold running water and a sewer. That's all I know. I never said at any point that it was hooked up for a bathroom, which is some kind of a pump they need to blow all the crap out of the toilet bowl and up in the world. I don't know from those things. All I said was what the builder told me when I bought this place. The builder said to me, and you can hook up a bathroom here. And that's what I told my agent. I never said that the plumbing was there for the hookup. I simply said there's a washer and a dryer there with hot and cold running water and a sewer. So I assumed that was enough to put a toilet and a sink.
Yeah, they're saying in the chat room it is.
Yeah, but I found out later that it's not. You have, because we're below ground, that you have to have some kind of a weird pump that pulls all the goodies out of the toilet bowl, shoots it up a pipe, and then it goes into the sewer. Keep in mind what I just said because this is detrimentally important to the whole story I'm going to give you. I want to also say Jimmy and I have not in any way made up anything or lying or making it that we want to be the ones we want to be. We have text messages that when we read them to you, you are going to be flabbergasted on how our agent never represented us. He was in the favor of the buyer. And at the end, how he threatened us. We have this documented on Jimmy Star.
Not really threatened us, but just
Oh,
was
he
nasty.
threatened. Well, he threatened us. No, that was a threat. I'm 76. You cannot use fear factor with people at 76.
Fear tactics, yeah.
It's against the law. Like on television, you can't say, if you're 76 and you don't buy these pills, you're going to die in a week. You can't do that. It's against the law. And you cannot try to scare people into selling their home for a lesser amount because it's against the law. Which we're not going for law. We're not suing anybody. We're just going to talk to thousands and millions of people out there and warn them.
So you have to watch your realtors because they are crooked.
Exactly.
In our opinion.
In our opinion. Now, I'm going to let Jimmy read. First of all, let me just tell you one thing. He was so impressed with our home that he put us in some of the finest magazines where $1 million and $3 million homes are in.
Homes and Land.
Homes and Land happens.
really good
happens to go all through Bucks County and most of Pennsylvania, where we live. It is the ultimate magazine of magnificent homes in the millions, and he put our home in that, feeling it was worth it. We were in the Gallery of Fine Homes also, which is another high-end magazine where they don't put shit houses. They put beautiful homes and only expensive homes. So we went into that. Then in the August 7th issue of the Intelligencer, which is the native paper of Bucks County, we went into that. Your property was recently advertised. Woo, 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 woo. So he put us in all these wonderful publications, and this is what he wrote about our home. Now, keep this in mind also. You must remember this. This is very important towards the end of this conversation. Jimmy, take it away.
All right, so here's the listing, and here's what it said about our fabulous house. This spacious end-unit townhouse boasts a premium location within the community on a quiet, private cul-de-sac surrounded by woods. You'll love the views of the changing seasons through all of the windows. At just 3 years young, this home is like new construction without the wait. A stone front with striking black shutters and charming white bump out create fantastic curb appeal. Once inside, the gleaming hardwood flooring, recessed lighting, abundant windows bringing the outside in, and open concept floor plan welcome you. A charming walkout bay window in the living room offers a great space for a separate seating area surrounded by windows. The dining area and granite kitchen are ready for entertaining. Honey-toned granite counters including an island, under-the-mount sink, ample wood cabinetry, and side-by-side fridge with ice maker open to the dining area. Sliding glass doors to the patio offer floor-to-ceiling views of colorful flowers and woods surrounding the home. An open stairway leads to the finished basement, offering plush carpeting, large egress window, unique ceiling, recessed lighting, and more. There's rough plumbing in case you'd like to add bathroom number 3 as well.
I never said that.
Upstairs, you'll find three bedrooms and 2 full baths, including a spacious main bedroom suite. I think in lay terms, so wouldn't rough plumbing just means like there's water there, so you could put whatever you want. That's what I
The
would
builder
say.
said rough plumbing, and what this realtor said to me was he was copying what the builder had said previously about the square footage of the house also. When we bought this house, it was almost 1,800 square feet. Then he said it's only 1,400 square feet after. So he lied on that or reneged on that. What he was doing here was lying to the public. I was furious about this, and I called him, and I told him, I said, listen, this is not so. I never said there was a hookup. What I said was there was hot and cold running water and a sewer that you could hook into. I'm not a plumber. I don't know about this shit.
From a layman's terms, that would be rough plumbing.
Listen, I'm not a plumber, God
Anyway,
forbid.
and
I don't know
again,
nothing about plumbing.
Again, all this is our opinion. A walk-in closet, luxurious full bath, and dual windows with treed views are provided. The secondary bedrooms, both with ample closet space and natural lighting, share a full hall bath in perfect condition. The patio provides a superb place to relax or entertain. On this premium lot, it affords absolute privacy with nature views. Within popular Central Buck schools, this lovely community is close to 413 Swamp Road in Doylestown. It's truly moving condition and ready for a new owner, which it's in Doylestown, actually, not near.
Right, we are Doylestown now that you know where we are. Now, this indicates to me a stunning home. The price on this home originally was $315,000. Jimmy, when we listed with this person, we lowered it to 300. What was it?
No, it was originally 319. And
Oh, 319.
314.9.
Right.
Okay.
Remember now, Pennsylvania real estate is not high. If this townhouse were in Los Angeles, it would be anywhere from $2.5 million to $3 million because that's the craziness they get out there. If this were on Long Island, it definitely would be $800,000 to $900,000.
They're saying roughly means it has water there, but not that.
Well, this is. Well, I'm glad you all agree with this because if we ever did bring it to court, the people that would be listening would be people like you that would agree with us. Now, I'm going to fast forward and then come back.
All right, pay attention.
Now, pay attention. This is the last communication we got from him because I want to tell you, well, we can't do that yet. We have to do the whole thing.
You're going to tell him what realtor or no? Not the name of the realtor,
I may,
but I mean the company.
I may name it. I may not.
Okay.
I don't want to get anybody to lose their job or anything like that. I'm not vindictive or vicious.
I think you have to tell him more, though, about it before you tell him
I'll just
what he
give
said.
a warning. You know, I'll just give I don't know what my feelings are, or I'll just let the chat room decide if I should name these two thieves, in my opinion. Now, here's what happens. They start to nickel and dime us, okay? First nickel and dime job was, the floors, the dog scratched. You're glorious. Remember my floors were glorious, gleaming, and fabulous? Now they're shit because my 2 dogs scratched the surface of the floors. We need that sanded, so you're going to have to pay for the sanding. Your rugs need to be cleaned also. You're going to have to pay for that. I said I would repair all, because we have many paintings in the house, good oils, and I patched up the holes and painted it, so there was no problem there. Then they said, what else do they want?
There was a whole bunch of things.
Then they wanted a almost $500 insurance policy on the appliances. Then they hit me with something I've never heard of, which is only in Pennsylvania, and it should be outlawed, and it's called
Seller Assist.
Seller Assist. If anybody in the chat room knows what the fuck I'm talking about, please let me know what Seller Assist is. We had to come up with $5,000 to give them to help the dolls to pay for the house with the closing.
No, not 5,000.
How much?
3,000.
3,000, 5,000, same shit. I don't care. It's still a lot of money.
Here's the thing.
So wait a
though.
minute. Now
wait. I got to tell something because with the seller assist, check this one out too, everybody. So it's called a seller assist. We had never heard of it.
Never.
Selling
And I've sold
in
houses all over the world.
California, Florida, and
I even sold an
New
apartment
York.
in Genoa, Italy, my grandmother's apartment, and they never
So
heard
here's
of
what
it.
happens though. You give a seller assist. Let's say you're selling the house for $300 and you give a seller assist for $297. So could you give them $3,000? Everybody still gets paid the commission on the $300,000 because it's a seller assist. It doesn't count that you sold the house for $297. It'll still show that you sold the house for $300,000, and they all get the higher commissions for it, which is a total robbery.
outrageous and totally a thievery, and it's hideous, and nobody should do that. Now we went from what was the
314.9.
we went almost 315. We went all the way down to 299, which was a wonderful price for this house. There are homes in here that have a 4th floor. We're on 3 floors. They're on 4 floors, and they're going for 331, 332. We are not the highest priced house in this development.
You're saying it sounds like a scam. Okay, so yes. So we went to 299, and the first person who came to look at it bought it.
Was this lovely Mexican woman from Mexico who I fell in love with because she was so charming and very pretty and very, you know how foreigners are. I love them. They have a way about them that Americans are tough and crude. You know, we like matter-of-factly. But Mexican people, you know, in spite of Donald Trump, I mean, Mexican people are lovely people. We have, living in California, give me a break. It's 80% Mexican. They're divine people. They're lovely people. They're hardworking, nice, sweet. They're not all rapists and killers. Give me a break. Otherwise, there'd be no L.A. So I'm not prejudiced in any way, and I really was enchanted by her. I even called her Isabella. Well, her name is Isabel, and I thought
No, her name's not Isabella, though. You just called her that.
No, her name is Isabella. Isabel is Isabella.
I know, but her name's Gabriella.
Oh, fuck. Well, anyway, no wonder she used to always smile when I called her Isabella, because Isabella is beautiful. Isa is
They're
she.
all laughing.
Oh, fuck it. Isa in Italian. Years ago, the word Isa, which we no longer use, meant she. Isabella. She's beautiful. And she was a beautiful woman, stunning woman, very chic, very well dressed, very well mannered. And I really trusted her and I really liked her a lot. I think I may have called by her right name a few times. But she smiled a lot and was polite about it. And the people she brought were divine, I must tell you. The woman was Mexican, and she was married to a Peruvian, and they are both scientists that work at Johnson Murphy.
No, Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson. Johnson Murphy's where I buy my shoes. I'm not doing well today. Anyway, they were lovely, sophisticated, beautifully dressed people, scientists. And she worked on diabetes, which made my heart sing because I'm a diabetic. And he worked on... he worked on diabetes. Anyway, one of them worked on diabetes.
Anyways, they had very good jobs.
Excellent jobs, excellent people. My community would have embraced them because they were truly sophisticated, lovely people. Lovely, lovely people. And this is where we were at. And I was so happy with this. And I said, Jimmy, I'm so happy. I really didn't want to sell our house to dirtbags, people that would go in and wreck it, and destroy it because we put so much into it. These people are so sophisticated and classy. They're going to bring beautiful furniture. They're going to make it look like it looks now, exquisite. And that made me happy. And my realtor, I was at that time very pleased with because he didn't do anything, but he didn't do anything bad. So we were sailing. I began packing because the deal is going to be done. I pack, by the way. I don't have packers pack because I have done that in the past and every fucking thing broke. So I pack with my heart. The house is a mess now. It's all packed up. Jimmy and I hop a terrible flight to Palm Springs. We see.
You want to talk about some of the other bad things? Or
wait,
no?
I'm going to go back to
Okay.
that. This is how you tell stories. If you give away the whole thing, people go away. You got to keep them, tease them, get them to listen, come back. This is Hollywood. Anyway, we fly to California. I see family there, my sister-in-law, my nephew, my brother-in-law, all the people I love. I see dear friends of ours and, designers and people in the business. Wonderful time. We find a magnificent house. It had solar roof, which I love because my electric bill on this huge 3,000 square foot house would have only cost us $147 a month in electric because the guy leased it. They lease it on the roof. You know what I mean? So everything was wonderful. Now Jimmy tells me the house fell through. I said, why? Why did the house fall through? They had a plumber come here while we were still in buying. They were still in buying, and the plumber went into the basement and said it would cost about maybe $7,000 or $8,000 to put a bathroom down there, and they didn't have the money. And she wanted her mother in the basement and needed a bathroom for the mother to use, which is common sense. So what am I going to do? Now their realtor says we have to drop.
We knew that though before we went to California, but we had a loan commitment because you got to tell like more facts. Nobody will understand
Well,
it.
that's too involved. I cut to the chase. So now they want $8,000 off the house. And I looked at Jimmy and I said, isn't that convenient? The amount for the bathroom downstairs is $8,000, and they want us to drop our house $8,000.
No, so you're not.
Well, you do it, fucko. If you're so smart, you do it. I'm emotional.
I know, but nobody will understand it. Okay, so
Chat
here's
room,
what
do you
happened.
understand what I'm
They're
saying?
not gonna understand.
Anyway, they were trying to screw us out of $8,000, in my fucking opinion. Okay. I mean, even our realtor friends in California, they said, Ron, follow the dots.
No. Let me tell people real quick though.
Oh, Jimmy,
All right.
Jimmy the genius.
Okay,
Here
so
you go.
like
now you're really going to be confused.
They wanted $8,000 for a bathroom. We told them no. Everything still went forward. They were going to buy the house and everything was good. We got a loan commitment the day we left to go to California. After we've been in California for 4 days and made an offer on a house, we're in the middle of negotiating. I get an email saying that their appraiser only appraised the house for $291,000, which is $8,000 less than they paid for the house.
Follow the dots.
And that we would have to drop our price $8,000 in order for them to purchase the house.
Now, if we dropped our house $8,000, they were getting it for less money than we paid for it when we did all the work and put all the money into it. That's not good business. So, my realtor should know this. You're not going to sell a house that you're in for 4 years for less than what you paid for when the market has gone up some, okay?
So then Ron was very suspicious. So first of all, we sent a thing back saying we're not going to lower the price of the house for $8,000. Make the buyers pay the $8,000 because that's how it would work in a traditional.
I mean, they're scientists. They don't have $8,000. Mistake we made that you must never make, folks. You have the right to ask for a financial statement before you make any kind of moves to sell your house. Now, if our realtor was really a good one and in our favor, he would have asked for the financial statement and showed us that these people only had $10,000 to their name. They didn't have the additional $8,000.
They didn't have enough money to buy a house.
We would never have dealt with them. I don't deal with people that don't have fucking $8,000. For Christ's sake, I mean, the bum in the gutter has $8,000. He gets it from welfare. I mean, give me a break.
They're saying it sounds like a friend appraiser. So here's what happened.
Now, wait a minute. So wait a second. Now, I say to Jimmy, text our agent and tell him, listen, I'm not born with a finger. You're Italian. You're from South Philly.
Wait. I know, but you're going out of order. That's not in order. I'll let you go back to that in 1 second.
Oh, Jesus.
So
I'm
wait
going
a
to
second.
shoot myself.
No, people won't understand. Okay, so here's what happened. So the house didn't appraise. We told them that they would have to pay for it, which was what any good realtor, if they were acting on your behalf, would go back and do.
No, you're going to. See, now you're jumping the gun.
No, I'm not jumping the gun. No.
I have to tell them what I said to him because now we have to use the word.
I know, but wait, but I know, but you didn't tell him that right off the bat. First, you told me. So then Ron tells me, who's the bank that's loaning the people the money? And he said, "Is it bank?"
No. See, you're wrong. Oh, yes, you're right. You're right. No, he's right. He's right. Yeah, you're right.
Who's the bank? Is it like Bank of America or somebody? I said, I have no idea.
I said to Jimmy, listen, when the appraiser came, you mean to tell me they can't get that appraiser to reappraise it? What kind of bank are they with? Some shitty little shyster joint in New Jersey, like a little hovel? I don't know. He tells me the name of the bank. Well,
never heard of it. It wasn't a bank. It's a mortgage company.
Mortgage company. We find out that the realtor that is buying our house is affiliated with that bank.
It's owned by the realtor she works for.
It's owned by Roach.
Fox and Roach.
Fox and Roach owns
Trident Mortgage Company.
The mortgage company. Now I said to Jimmy, oh man, this doesn't sound good. So then he sent the mortgage, the email, and I said, you're Italian, you're from South Philly, you get what I know. Or you get what it is, whatever it is. He wrote back, this is not
collusion.
Collusion. You're accusing us of collusion. I never mentioned the word collusion. She said the same thing. We don't believe it's collusion. I said, hey, folks, I never mentioned the word collusion. I just said to him, I'm Italian, and you know what I mean. But guilty conscience, folks. Guilty conscience.
So let me explain that a little bit more. Okay, so here's what the collusion is. The house, they wanted $8,000 before we left for California. We said no. Then the appraisal comes in, done by the mortgage company owned by the realtor who's representing the people buying the house, and it comes in the same $8,000 that they're short for the bathroom, which is
Now, I'm
highly
suspicious.
unlikely.
My dirty mind. Are they in cahoots? Do they somehow know this guy? Somehow they must know him. I have to get his name now and see if it's Spanish.
No,
if
it's not. I met him.
Oh, it's not. You met him. Okay, then it's somebody else. And maybe it's not collusion or whatever the fuck it's called. Maybe it was just a great big mistake. But our realtor never stood up for us. Jimmy's going to read you now emails that we received. You tell me if you would ever do business with this man after hearing how dare he insult us as he insulted us. Turned on us because he knew emphatically that I said, fuck you. I'm not selling my house for $8,000 less. I'll rent it.
We had already come down.
Okay, we came down already $18,000 or something. What are you, cracked? What are you, out of your fucking mind? What are we in a depression? Jimmy and I have money. We own our house outright, cash. We do not owe a mortgage. We owe nothing. We're up on our taxes. We're not going into foreclosure. We're not going to do any of that shit. We could sit here forever. All right? He did not like that because he was losing his commission. So he went against Jimmy and I and sided with them and listened to the fear factors that he tried to pull on me. He didn't know that I would cut my nose to spite my face. He doesn't know that I will say deals off. As far as I'm concerned, no 8,000, goodbye. And that's what we did. They were livid. They were furious because the people that couldn't afford the 8,000 had to pay for inspection, for plumbers, for this, for that. They had to go for $1,000 or so. And he was pissed off because of all the advertising he did in the magazines. He told me one cost $800, another one's $1,000, whatever. So he lost money on the deal. Well, the moral of this story is when you're a fuck, you get fucked. That down the road, that's what happens. That's Brooklyn, baby. That's how we say it. That's how we say it. If you're on the up and up and you're a good dealer, you're going to get luck. But when you pull crap like that and try to scare me, of all people, into selling my home, Jimmy, take it away.
Okay, so first of all, no, we never mentioned collusion ever. Okay?
Ever.
And so I sent our realtor an email that says, it's funny that the mortgage company that is owned by the same real estate agency that's representing the lady who's buying our house. So he told us that if we didn't come down $8,000, the deal was off. And we told him we're not coming down $8,000. Then he sent an email that says, Trident is owned by Berkshire Hathaway, I guess, who also owns Fox & Roach. That is correct. However, their appraisals have to be done to an appraisal management company. You guys are extremely difficult to deal with.
I'm difficult, right?
You do not understand the process, and you're getting wrong information from wrong people. I wish I could help you. You're just going to wind up staying prisoners in your own house. Good luck. See you later. The buyer doesn't have the money. Goodbye.
I mean, that's nice. Now, he was working with the buyer to get us to go down $8,000. Instead of selling the buyer and sticking up for us and representing us, my clients cannot go down any further because they will be selling the property for less than what they paid for it. That's outrageous. Now, you must tell your buyers somehow to get it reappraised or go to another bank and see if they could get the money. That's what a rep on my side does. He went against it. He tried to threaten us. Tell him what he said. We're going to be here forever.
So hang on. So then
I'm a fucking bastard. He is. Pardon my French, but I love to speak French.
So then I sent this email to the representation to Gabriella. I sent this email to Gabriella.
Isabella.
And she said, we never terminated the agreement. Like, he shouldn't be telling you that, and you can't. Because I said, I guess there's no deal, thanks and good luck. And she said, you can't terminate it. We have to terminate it. And so he shot the gun and told us that the deal was off, even though it wasn't off yet.
Right, which is not right. He can't do that.
So then,
wait a second, improper disclosure. He has just improperly disclosed everything. He never disclosed to us that the bank that was loaning them the loan, the mortgage company was owned by Isabella's real estate firm. That's improper disclosure, and it's called our real estate. My friends in California, two guys that own their own company in Illinois, multimillionaires. They said, Ron, this is bullshit. Improper disclosure here, and he did something else.
So then we sent him a thing saying, we're not coming down the $8,000. You're going to need to get them to pay for it, which is what he should have been doing all along if he was really representing us. Every time they asked for something, he told us we just got to give it to him. We just got to give it to him. And we did until we finally put our foot down. So then he wrote, You will be stuck living in a place.
Listen to this. Then remember, it was gorgeous floors that now
Gorgeous,
turned to
fabulous.
shit.
You will be stuck if you don't come down the $8,000. You will be stuck living in a place you don't like for several years to come and might never even see $291,000 again. Any way for a mature couple such as yourselves to live over a measly $8,000? Hang on one sec. Hey, Aaron, you're early. Hang on a second. Just
Hey guys.
Aaron, listen, you'll
Okay.
learn how to sell a house.
It says you'll be stuck living in a place you don't like for several years to come and might never even see $291,000 again. Is that any way for a mature couple such as yourselves to have to live over a measly $8,000? Heck, your dining room table costs more than that.
Explanation. When he came in, he was writing on my dining room table, and it's leather. It's leather. It's a Maitland Smith. It is $13,000. I paid $5,000 when I bought it in Florida in one of those joints that they had in the day. And now he's going to throw my table up to my face. What the fuck has my table got to do with this house? What are you, stupid? Stupid friggin' guinea. I swear to God, I can't deal with some of them.
So anyway, in our opinion, our realtor did not represent us at all in this transaction.
No, he was totally in their court, and he threatened us or me with this threat about living here in misery, and we're never going to sell it,
And he's gonna be
and
a
we're never going to
prisoner.
get the price, which is contrary to what he said when he wanted me to sign with him. Oh, yeah, this is going to sell. You're priced right. You're just priced right, perfectly priced. And now it turns around. So you see, folks, beware. Ask for financial statements. Don't believe them when they tell you your home is Taj Mahal and it's really a hovel. All right? Don't believe them when they say you're going to sell fast because you're so fucking fabulous. Don't believe anything they say. Use your own common sense.
And if your realtor does not represent you and only represents the best interest
Get
of the
rid
person
of them.
buying the house, get rid of them.
Get rid of them.
We should have got rid of them a long time ago.
Because you know how many people, older people, figure an old widow lady who's never sold her house that she's been living in for 60 years. And a realtor says, it's wonderful, we're going to get you $1 million. Then when the reality comes, he said, oh, you know what? You live in a shitty neighborhood. Your house is a dump. We can best get you $5,000. That woman's going to be terrified. And she's going to listen to the realtor and say, oh, yes, you're right. Oh, I better sell it for nothing now. And that's how they rob your house. And that's how they get those $1 million rewards that they get.
Everybody says it's a scam, like we got scammed.
Well, I'm going to give you the realtor's name because I despise him. His name is Drew Ferrara.
and he works for Remax.
And he works for Remax in Pennsylvania. Now, try and sue us, Drew. Never going to happen, baby. Because everything we said is the truth. You want to bring this before a jury? Never going to happen.
In our opinion.
Because it's in our opinion. We're not stating any facts. This is simply my opinion of which I have the right to express on the air.
There you go.
Now, the woman, the lovely Mexicana Chica de Banana, who was so nice to us and so romantic, the biggest fucking thief in the world, her name is
Gabriella Harris.
Gabriella Harris, and she's with who?
Fox and Roach.
Fox and Roach. There you go, folks.
I wouldn't use any of those people in
I wouldn't
Pennsylvania.
use them. And Fox and Roach, you better discipline Isabella. And Remax, you better discipline your Ferrara. Because you know what? The realtors here that I know all said he's a slime bag. One in particular who's selling the homes here. Oh, that's the other thing. They tried to get the builder here to steal those people away from us to give them the same house that we have, but they didn't want it because it wasn't in the woods. It was on the main street, and they were afraid their kids would get clipped by a car, of which our realtor told them. So it's just been a horrible, horrible mess of lies and bullshit. And I think that Ferrara and the other beauty better be sorry because they dealt with the wrong people. When you deal with people in the media and people like us that go out to millions of people who love us, you don't have a chance.
There you go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Hope
So
you
there we
guys
go,
like
folks.
that. That
So
was our
now-
whole week.
So now we're not going to sell the house till after Christmas, and then we will put it on the market after Christmas, sell it, and go back to Palm Springs.
So now we have, I'm not going to do a real introduction. We're just going to say hi real quick. Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
Hey guys. Oh my God, you guys are having a nightmare over there.
Oh, it was more than a nightmare. It was such a crap. I think that I don't know if they thought we were Dizzy Queens or like they didn't like maybe they were homophobic. I don't know, but I've dealt with millions of realtors, and I've never had an experience like this. I've had some shit they tried to get away with, but when you explain it to them, they say, okay, they give in. But these mothers, they wouldn't give in. They were banging away like we were maybe because I'm so dizzy on the air, but they don't know on my real life. In my real life, I could have been a lawyer.
You never know, right? You never know who you're messing with. That's the thing.
Oh, well, you've met me in my real life.
I really have.
Far from dizzy, honey. Far from dizzy.
They're saying,
Exactly.
all right. So here's what we're gonna do, real quick, Aaron, because like you were
Everybody, send him an email and tell him to suck off or whatever. Send him an email. Tell him he's a dirtbag. Let him know, and her too. We have to stick together and fight these creeps.
So here's what we're gonna do.
And we don't lie, and I don't.
And everything is in our opinion.
Ron Russell never lies. I say that all the time. And these were just our opinions, our feelings. They're not necessarily the truth. They're just how we feel about things. It's like a story.
There you go. So here's what I want to do, because Aaron, you weren't supposed to call quite so early. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna
bitch smack you.
No, I'm gonna play it. We're gonna play a video. Chad,
no, I'm bitch smacking this bitch Friday.
Saturday.
Saturday, we're coming to your album thing. Your album
party. Yeah, we're gonna come.
Are you really?
Yeah,
I'm going to
absolutely.
bitch smack you all over the fucking room.
Wow.
Okay, so
I spoke to Eileen last night, and she goes, "Make sure I invite you guys." I goes, "Are they going to come away from Pennsylvania to New York?
Absolutely,
Come and see
we come all the time."
Listen. I would go to the ends of the earth for Eileen. I love and adore my Eileen. She's my newest and dearest and sweetest friend, and she's a realtor, by the way. And I've discussed this with her. No comment. I won't give you her comment, but she was very, very logistic. Is that the word? Logistic. When you're legal. Litigious. That's the word. Litigious.
Oh, everybody in the chat room. So we haven't even introduced you really, and everybody's saying how handsome you are. So here's what we're gonna do.
He's not handsome.
They say they love your eyeshadow.
Oh, please. She's the queen with false eyelashes. Everybody looks good with false eyelashes.
No, here's what we're gonna do.
She's a mutt.
Chad,
ugly.
okay, just wait. Let me get this going.
I think
hey,
she's
Chad.
Hi, Captain.
All right, Chad. So you're gonna play the video. Do you have the video?
The video?
Can't sing either.
The
His
Everlasting
music
Love
stinks.
video. So here's what we're going to
Yes,
do.
I do.
Before you came on, I was going to play this video because everybody can watch it on ITV. And this is like you before and then we're going to talk to you after. So we're going to play the video for World Apart. You guys.
And I want you to know he slept with every producer to get this far.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He slept
I
with
wish I think I'd be a lot further if I had.
What did he say?
would be a lot further if he had. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. So
I love you,
We're
by the
we're
way.
going to introduce you properly too when we come back.
But wait a minute. Meanwhile, folks, this guy is so sweet, so nice, so easy to love. I mean, I met him for like an hour, and I just thought he was wonderful because of his smile and his honesty and his sincerity. And if you want to have sex with him, he's cheap.
Wow.
You don't charge much.
Don't
Nice.
you keep using all this because none of this will go in the TV show. So quit using all your good things. Like save some of them.
What? What's not going to
This isn't going because we haven't introduced him yet.
It's not filming?
No, we're not going to film until
Well, we're going to
afterwards.
use
come
it.
back.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to put it on the television
outtakes.
as the outtake.
There you go.
Okay.
That people love outtakes.
All right, everybody. So Aaron Paul's going to be on the line in just 1 second. First, what we're going to do is he was the member of a really great boy band. They were called Worlds Apart. They had 5 huge hits. One of them was called Everlasting Love. You'll know the song when you hear it. And what we're going to do is play it right now for everybody. And you guys watch the video if you're on ITV. You'll see what he looked like then. And now you're going to see what he looks like now. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Chad, go ahead and play it, everybody. This is Everlasting Love by Worlds Apart.
Hearts go astray, leaving hurt when they go.
No more goodbyes. In your arms I belong. Baby, now our time has come. All my dreams have come true. Two hearts is one, loving me, loving you. Open up your eyes, then you realize. Here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, there's no need to hide. Never be denied, everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, realize the power of everlasting love. Oh yeah, my everlasting love. This love will last forever. You are my everlasting love. Open up your eyes, then you realize. Here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, there's no need to hide. Never be denied, everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, realize the love of everlasting love. Open up your eyes, then you realize. Here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, there's no need to hide.
There you
Now
go.
that is a really good song.
Yeah.
I don't care much for the lyrics. I would prefer open up your legs and look in my eyes.
Of course.
Isn't it great that I'm banging you between your thighs? I
Actually,
think
that
that's a
that
better-
song, to sing it live is a tongue twister because the chorus goes round and round and round at the end forever. And you literally, because you keep going, you forget what the next part is going to be. And you end up singing the wrong part anyway. So,
So we can do my lyrics would probably have sold trillions of
Mate.
dollars. Hey baby, how are you? It's so good to see you. And I
I'm
tease
good, you know.
everything.
Very good.
You are a fabulous entertainer, and everybody's got to buy his music and see him work. Where are you working? Well, we're going to do that in the show.
Wait, I gotta do it now. I gotta do a real intro because this will go for
Yeah.
the TV show. So an intro. All right. So here we go.
We sit straight. We act elegant now.
All right, here we go. All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the fabulously talented former Worlds Apart boy band member, now super successful solo artist, Mr. Aaron Paul. Hello
Hey,
and welcome
guys.
to the show. Fantastic. Before we get started, let me introduce you to everybody, starting off with my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Oh, Russell!
How'd you do? It's so nice to have you here. I'm
You know,
anticipating.
I was so nervous about coming on,
Oh,
guys.
you're nervous? I was not nervous at all.
I was.
I was anticipating a fabulous show with this incredibly talented young man who is absolutely marvelous, divine, and whatever the fuck else I can think of.
I said,
Well,
I said to Eileen last night, I said, no one makes me ever nervous. People ask me before I go on stage, am I nervous? But there was something about you guys last night. I'm like,
No, I saw what you wrote on my Facebook page, and that's why I had to bust your balls, because you wrote something about, oh my God, what is he going to do to me?
sorry.
Don't listen. We
It's
just
always fun.
no. We are. If you heard what we talked about before, the real estate, we call it a scam, in our opinion.
That's not our
That's
normal
not.
show.
That's not us, and that's not. I was in bed for 3 days, depressed, not feeling well.
Okay.
At my age, that's not a nice thing to do to a person, is to make them physically ill. Because as I said to Jimmy, my bubble burst. You
we
know,
don't want to do this again, though.
no, but I want to explain to him because he came in at the
I
end.
know, that's
I don't
okay.
want him to think we're crazy people, just ranting like lunatics.
So here's what. First of all, then we want you to say hello to the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Aaron, welcome
Chad.
to the show. No one's ever looked so good.
Really?
He's very
And
handsome.
he's lit.
Yeah, exactly.
An hour and a half ago, I was running to get here and set up the studio and everything, and I'm like, oh my God, I've got an hour to get ready, so here I am.
There you go.
He's very handsome in person and has a great body. I wish I had his body. Really do. I never had your body.
Every note, remember.
No, even when I was 18, I never had your body. I was always a tall, skinny blink. I
Really?
never had shape. I look like an ironing board with a big head of hair.
Well, lucky, I've always been very slim, always.
Yeah, but
And
you
I
have
don't
shape.
really
You
work
have
out.
like a shape to your body. You have like a waist, hips, ass, thighs. You know. So I was an ironing board with eyebrows and hair. That's all it was. Just an
So
all-
we've got a chat room full of people. So say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everyone in the chat room, how are you?
There you go. And several people. One of them says she wants to marry you. I don't know if it's a he or a she because it doesn't
probably
say.
a he. It's those eyelashes he's got.
Well, I am single, but I wouldn't have the time for them. I'm so busy. I'm seriously, I'm like crazy busy. And I was saying to
You have
somebody
no
yesterday,
time-
I
you
have
have no
no
time.
life.
No time for sex, right?
Sorry?
He didn't
No
say he didn't
time
have
for
time for
sex.
sex. He just said he didn't have
You know,
time for
in the
date.
in the late hours
Wait,
of the
wait,
night,
wait,
in the
Jimmy,
later hours, yes.
in the
I
later
mean,
hours.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no bullshit. You have no time.
They're also saying, so everybody, so first of all, you guys, as we said in the introduction, Aaron was part of the boy band Worlds Apart, and lots of people in the chat room were saying things like, you were cute then and you're hot now.
Whoa.
Oh,
So age is
see,
doing
those
wonders
were
for
the
you.
innocent days. That's before I knew anything. Growing up. You know,
Open
I've
up your
experienced a few
jacket.
things now, you know?
Open your jacket. Show them your pasties.
Oh.
What? And they want to also they want to know, what does your necklace say? Does it say something?
I want to fuck you.
I need to put something on there. There's nothing on there. I've got to get it engraved.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
engrave it.
Jacket. So I was like, you know what? I'm putting it on. I'll
Oh,
get
it looks really
later.
good.
And-
I have to say,
but
you
wait.
look good every time I see a picture of you. You look like a superstar.
Engrave the necklace. I want to bang you.
There you go. Or bang me. What if I just put bang me?
Or bang you.
Bang me.
Or, yeah, bang me. That's what you put. Bang me. I'm
I will
good.
do it, Ron. Don't tempt me. I'll do it.
I'm serious. You know how many boyfriends you'll get? Then you'll have time.
Well, they'll all get mad at me because I'm too busy.
Do you have eyelashes on?
No. Not
Those
at
are
all.
your own?
They're my own, yeah.
You got nice
I
long
got
lashes.
them from my mum. She has
Oh.
nice eyelashes.
Women will hate you because you have
They do,
eyelashes.
yeah. They
You've
do. That's
got
the first thing they say.
Long
"Oh, you have
lashes.
Eyelashes.
Yeah, look at
Actually,
that.
they like
Blink.
that bang me thing. They'll actually
See,
like
look-
that.
Oh, oh,
Really? I'll do it. I'll get it done.
the horny chat room wants to bang you. See that? You could.
What you're going to do, I'm going to get Bang Me, and on the other side, I'm going to get Jimmy Star Show.
There you go.
No. Then they want to bang Jimmy Star, and I because Jimmy and I don't fool
All
around.
right, so before we go to like things that are like current, I want to talk a little bit because I'm such a big boy band
I
fan.
know you are, yeah.
So I was
That
so
really
excited
surprised me.
when we got to meet you. I was so excited, and we meet famous people like all the time, but for some reason, like boy band people like do it for me because like I just totally love it, and I really wanted
like when
to-
I got to meet Kathy Sledge.
Yeah, when you got to meet
I
Kathy
love
Sledge.
Kathy Sledge. Sister Sledge.
So you were
I
in boy
love her.
band. You guys had like 5 hit singles. I tried to find the video for "Could It Be I'm Falling in Love," but I couldn't actually like find one.
Well, with the monkey, I could have sent it to you. You should have said I'd send you the link.
Because like I couldn't find one on YouTube. Every one I found, like when I tried to play
Yeah,
it,
it's like half of it.
in this
Right.
country or whatever like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
First of all, did you like being in a boy band?
Do you know what? At first, when I was first approached about the project, I wasn't into it at all. I was like, oh, a boy band. Because I kind of wanted to be this like credible artist, and I wanted to do like R&B American music at that age, at that time, mid '90s. And then they approached me about the boy band. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be in a boy band, ooh, But what do? Turn down a deal with Arista Records, or continue on my journey elsewhere? Who knows what would have happened? But I think I made the right choice.
Absolutely. You guys,
And
were
I got to spirit so much, and working with Simon was just a dream as well.
absolutely. So
Let's
that's Simon
talk about.
Cowell.
Well, I want to talk about. Fuck Simon Cowell. I don't even like
I
him.
know, but he likes him.
You like Simon Cowell?
I do. I had a great relationship with him.
Queen or what? A big closet queen.
Actually, Joe, I can honestly say I never saw anything in person that represented that what you just said.
No, he's not a closet queen.
I never saw anything of the sort. I honestly.
Then he must
people
hide it
would
as
talk
good as-
about it. People would suspect, but I was around him all the time at that time. I never saw anything like that.
See that?
And,
That's
and,
good.
and he was with women. I saw him with women, and like,
Yeah, well, I'm going to talk about your party Saturday
No, no,
night.
no, no,
That's
no,
about
no.
boy bands.
No, I'm going. No, we're gonna get to that when we're talking about
Oh.
current stuff. I want to like this is like.
I'm
something
going to
that
take. I'm
interests me.
exhausted from the first half of our show. I'm going to take a nap.
from the real
All right,
estate.
so did you get to tour with like any other boy band? Like, did you guys?
Yeah,
Who
Take
did-
That.
Love Take That.
Bad Boys Inc.
Yeah.
We were always around. We basically lived in a tour bus together.
I actually like wrote down like all the ones that I liked a whole bunch. So like I liked
Okay.
E17.
Okay, yep, knew them very well.
I love Bros. When Will I Be Famous?
Well, they were a bit before me. I was a bit young then.
Okay.
But they were huge.
And Boys Life. I don't know.
Boys
Boys
Life, they
Zone,
were after me.
Zone, Westlife.
Westlife after
Take
me.
that and Robbie Williams. I love Robbie Williams.
Right.
And then Stephen Gately. Like I know he's dead now, but like I loved his solo record. I don't know if you remember Stephen.
I don't know him. No.
Stephen Gately. He was in
Death Warmed Over.
Boyzone. No, he's in either Boyzone or
Oh,
West.
Boyzone. Okay, they were
died.
during my time, but
Yeah.
I didn't know he died. Really?
Yeah, he died. He was gay. I'm not sure if he got gay. I think he got killed because he was gay, possibly, or something. But he had some really good songs.
That's interesting.
And I just like love all the boy band. I mean, I like all the American ones too. But I used to try. Like, I had to pay a freaking fortune though to get a Worlds Apart CD because I had to like buy it from here because I didn't get it when I was in Europe. I used to go to
Yeah, 'cause
Europe
most of
and-
us, we were mostly based over there, in
Yes.
Europe. We didn't really come over here. So if you knew me, I would have sent you one. There you go.
I know that would have been like fabulous. So the boy
He
band.
couldn't have known you.
I
You
know,
weren't
right?
born yet. You weren't born yet. When
But
he-
okay, so let me ask you this, guys: who is your favorite boy band? Your favorite one?
Backstreet
Don't mind me. I mean, if it's not me, I don't care.
Backstreet Boys
no,
is my favorite.
no.
He doesn't like
Okay.
any-
No, Johnny Mathis.
Okay, really?
I love Johnny Mathis, and I love
Mine would
Backstreet
have to be
Boys.
George Michael.
Oh, George Michael's fabulous.
No, she was too busy in the bathrooms for me to meet her.
Actually, that album that had like Monkey on it, like Monkey and stuff, that's a great album. That's like really like good stuff. And Wham was a lot of
Boy
fun.
bands, he's the one who really went on to have this magnificent, incredible career. You know.
And actually, like I remember, like which a lot of people probably don't know it because before they became famous, they had this song and it was like the Wham rap, and it was like it's awesome.
Very beginning, yep. I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's like one of my favorite live.
the best-
that and Battle Stations.
Wait, the best singer of your generation, was Joya Bruno.
Don't know who that is.
No,
You don't know who Joya Bruno is?
Have you ever heard of Expose? I'm sure you've heard
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
yes.
That's
She's one, of the,
Joya.
she's one of the singers in Expose. They're really good friends of ours.
She's got a voice
Oh.
like a canary. You wouldn't believe her voice.
All right, so
Actually, I believe that one of my producers is actually working with them, or was working with them.
Probably. They're big again. They're all over the place.
Unison Eco is, I believe, is working with.
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
Yes.
they came back big time, and they're all over, and they're packing houses of thousands of people. We went to,
wow.
and I mean, I never saw like 2,000 people,
3,500.
3,500 people in that arena in Pennsylvania. What is it called? Where they
I don't
have
even
basketball. That famous big building with the basketball.
Anyway, we saw them and they were fabulous. So you were in a boy band. Now you're not in a boy band. You left. You didn't actually release your first solo album until like when did I wrote it down? Like 2014 or something, right?
Yep,
so what did you
years
do
later.
for all those years? Were you still working in entertainment?
Yeah, I kind of jumped ship and came to New York. I thought I was going to have this fabulous career right off the back of Worlds Apart, but boy, was I wrong.
Did you really jump ship?
I really did. I
And
said, I'm out.
watch out for Trump.
Yep.
He doesn't have some shit like that.
Oh, I thought he
Yeah,
meant
I
illegal alien.
knew, I knew that the success
father
in
jumped.
England anyway was kind of waning down, and we were getting huge in Germany. And I
Now,
spent like
Yeah, all right. Go.
Spent 2 years in Germany at the end, the last period when I was in the group, and I hated it. I mean, I love the German people and I loved, performing, but it was a different success. It wasn't how it was when we were in the UK.
Right.
It was different. And and then you got the problems within the band. Everyone's got an ego and an opinion, and the infighting, and one by one, each band member left. I think I was like the fourth one to finally leave, and I had my heart set on America. I said, you know what, I'm out. Let me get to New York. But people say, well, you sure you know what you're doing? I said, oh, yep. I'm going to New York. And I came here, and my family moved here as well, so that was good. But I thought I was going to have this, this great career, or the labels ringing my phone down, and they weren't, and that was hard to accept.
Absolutely.
But don't use the expression jumped ship. My
Don't use
father jumped ship in 1921, and those were how the illegal aliens from Italy got here also. They got jobs on an ocean liner as stewards and stuff, and the minute they got to New York, they jumped ship. So be careful about that, because that represents an illegal alien.
So I'm going to have immigration after me if I say that, basically. That
So now you have to say you fell off the ship.
I fell off the ship. Okay, there you go. But I fell off the
You
ship.
landed in America.
Yeah, I did. I mean, to answer your question, Jimmy, I put out a couple of little EP projects, and we got a couple of little write-ups and Billboard and things like that. But it was before that whole internet age,
Right.
digital download. So you basically you had to sell product at that time, and to get distribution in the stores and stuff. Being unsigned is
Difficult.
yeah, you just can't do it. But I got a little, like I said, little write-ups and things like that, but nothing. It didn't really kind of take off. But then I kind of thought, you know what? I'm older now. I was old. I thought I was older, and do I really want to be in this business? Because back then I thought it was a young man's game. basically.
Right.
You know?
That's what I said 57 years ago. I want to be in this business, and here I am 57
When I'm
years
your
later.
age, I would still be in this game. Trust me.
No, I'm still bitching about it. I'm still saying I'm leaving. Meanwhile, you sound just like a very dear friend of maybe you know her, Ozzy. Do you know Ozzy?
Actually, you would get along great with Ozzy.
She's from London, and she sounds just like you, and she's a way out chick in L.A. And if you ever go to Hollywood, we're going to
I'm
give
going to
you.
introduce you.
We're going to
you.
introduce you. She is one wheel and dealer performer.
She's fabulous. She's a
We
dance,
adore
a
her.
dance artist, singer, and an actress, and I've known her for years, and she's
Yeah.
super cool.
You
And-
even look alike. You look like you could be related.
You know what,
Oh,
too?
really?
I have a bone to
I'll
pick.
check her out later.
She's Turkish or some shit like that. What is she? Turkish, Armenian?
Turkish and English.
Well,
People never know what I am anyway. They always get me confused. Where are you from? Am I Asian? Am I this? So, I don't understand. I mean, I think I look like a regular.
I
you know,
would say
mixed
you
guy.
are from African descent, definitely.
Well, my father's Jamaican
Yeah.
and my mother's British, so
Yeah,
I'm
there you
mixed.
go. There
I
you
love
go.
that mix.
There you go. You're what is called Eurasian. No, that's Chinese. Is Eurasian. What are you called? If you're mulatto, I guess. Do they use that
Yeah.
word mulatto?
That's considered a bad word, but
Oh, is it really?
Is it a bad word,
When
mulatto?
I came to the US, someone said to me, "Oh, what are you?" I said, "I'm mixed." They said, "Well, is that you mulatto?" I said, "What is that?" And they described the meaning of the word. I'm like, "Oh no, I'm definitely not that."
Well, they used to call people high yellow.
Right? I can take high though. I'll take that.
I never. When my day, everything was good. Today, nothing is good. You know, we could call each other fuckfaces and smile. Today, you just look at somebody, they say, "Don't look at me. You're in my space," and they start to freak out.
Actually, in the chat room, they're saying talent has no age, so like it all works
And
anyway.
you're absolutely right. Tell
no,
them
my statement is, you're handsome. Who gives a shit what you are? You're handsome.
Well, I mean, it does help if you look a certain way. I'm obviously,
You
but
have a gorgeous face. You could do drag. Do you ever do drag?
no, never done it.
Oh, I gotta paint you one day and throw you in a dress. You'd be outrageous.
I'm
We could make
down.
a lot of money. We could make a lot of money. We can at least.
Oh,
do
do you know what I did? No, I did do a similar thing. One thing once in Belgium. This was back in the early '90s. My cousin was living out there, and she made me put on her dress and a wig, and we went out on the streets of Brussels. Oh my God, that
with
was
Diana Ross.
they literally or Whitney Houston. Some of
Oh,
them. I mean,
yeah.
if you saw the attention, all these guys were bibbing their cars and that. They must have thought I was a prostitute or something. But
No.
we had a blast doing that.
But you could
Only
pass.
one
You
time.
could pass in drag. In drag, you could definitely pass.
You
got the right
no,
height,
My face
the
is a
right
bit too
body.
strong. My jawbone. No.
You could
You're
shade.
so pretty, like you could be either. You
Yeah,
could go
you could
either
shade
way.
that down. You may want to perform in drag. Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, half a drag.
Listen, I'm always game.
Why
I'll
don't
try
you be
everything once.
androgynous?
Androgynous.
Rogan.
Androgynous?
Androgynous.
How do you say it?
Androgynous.
Androgynous.
There you
Do I
go.
look a bit more? Does it look more?
No, now you
I
look
think.
bald.
I think you look. I think. First of all,
I
have to
hate
say-
the shaven heads, by the way.
I love it.
You look like
Yeah.
uncut penises.
You're lucky. We're not like you. Your age. I mean, you got all your hair. You
I
never
got
lost
more
it,
hair
right?
than I could sell it. But you look like a penis. That's what all the bald headed guys look like. An uncut penis.
I got penis.
From the
I-
back, you do. From the back. If water came out of the top of your
I don't
head,
know
I'd
if I
swear
think
you were.
that's a compliment.
Well, I mean, I'm not. Listen, I don't understand guys shaving their heads. I find
Most of the time, they shave their heads because they don't have a lot of hair.
I know, but if you let the hair grow around the sides, believe me, they have hair pieces today
I
that
know,
you
but no,
cannot.
no,
you
no,
can.
right,
Oh, then
Yeah, but that's work, Ron. You got to do all that work to put it on to go
Oh, I
outside.
have
ain't got time
news
for
for you. My arms are fake. My teeth are fake. My nose is fake. My eyes are fake. I screw everything in the morning. I
What's,
put everything in the dresser. My whole
where's the
body.
real Ron Russell then? Where is he gone? Where's the real one?
He's just some ugly old wrinkled queen
don't
in the bed,
Not at
waiting to
all.
get pretty.
I think, first of all, I have to say, because, like, I work in the music industry when I'm not on the show. There are very few entertainers that are not, like, superstar famous. Like, I mean, everybody knows them, like Katy Perry, who sells millions of records. There's very few artists up and coming, trying to make a name for themselves now, who present themselves as well as you do.
Really?
You look
Ah.
star. Doesn't matter where
Oh
you
no,
go.
he acts and dresses and looks like a
You
star.
act, you dress, and
No
you look
question
like
of that.
someone who everybody is supposed to know who
Absolutely.
they are. And I
Really?
think that is going to do
Yes.
wonders.
But
When
I
I
think-
first,
because
wait,
when I was a
first-
kid, I used to look at
hang
the,
on, when I first saw you, my
Yeah.
very first impression was, this guy is. And when I heard you speak, I said, "Oh shit, I don't know who he is, but he's very important, and he must be an English recording star." That's the impression that you gave me. A
Really?
great importance. And then I said, "He's good looking too. I wonder if he's a queen." And 2 minutes into it, I said, "Yes."
yes.
A lot of
She's
people-
a sister. I love her.
There's a lot of bald people in the chat room, and they all say they love that bald. They love it. They think you're like super hot, and that a lot of them saying that my man has no hair, and I love it. Jimmy McCurry says we look like Boozy the Clown.
Well, let's put it this way. If my dick fell off, I would be saying, oh, I love my new pussy. You know, so it's all what you got. My
So
hair,
tell us your thing about like the whole thing. Like, okay, so because you do look like a superstar everywhere you go, and you started to say something. What were you going to say?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to look at the big legends, what icons, and when they went out, they always represented themselves larger than life, and you always knew they were a star.
Right.
And I think that somehow has consciously kind of channeled through me that every time I go out to perform or out in public, ready to perform, is to kind of really make an effort and really enjoy treat it like a performance.
the superstar that
Yeah.
the superstar that everyone follows, and this is again in my opinion, is what's his name? Oh Jesus, I forgot his. He just died, and we loved him. The famous English
Prince.
guy. Who?
Prince,
No, not Prince. This guy's bigger than Prince. The blonde.
There's hardly anybody bigger.
David
Put
Bowie.
on your red shoes, baby, and da. Who the hell is this? The skinny guy. He married. He's gay and he's
David
married.
Bowie.
Who?
David Bowie.
David
Oh,
Bowie.
David
of course.
Bowie's huge, yes.
Everybody. When I was
Yes.
coming up, when I was young, David Bowie was the first freak. We used to call him a freak because that was
Right.
cool in those days if you used the word freak. And nobody could believe that David Bowie had eye makeup on and girls' clothes and cleavage and half man, half woman. And he just freaked everybody out. At first, we thought he was let out from an insane asylum. So used to
He
like
was ahead of his time, right?
Way ahead.
well, we were used to Doris Day, you know who she is, right? And all those sort of people. And then suddenly David Bowie comes out with the bullshit. Well, I mean, he started the whole movement. And he's adored and missed so much. There was a big article about him, Jimmy, on one of the things saying that David Bowie has got to be the best ever in his sort of work.
Right, yeah, absolutely. I agree. But there's a lot of other ones too that in the
But
same
they
kind of
came
vein.
after. They came
I think there's
after.
people
Yeah, came out.
now, though, that are kind of like that. Like if you pay attention to who's like out right now, and it doesn't matter. It just happens to be that Adam Lambert is gay, and I'm not even a huge Adam Lambert fan. I think he's really talented. But like every
Absolutely.
time you see him, he looks like a superstar.
And you know who else looks like a superstar? Guess. She's got white hair with pink and lavender in it. She wears outrageous clothes. She's tiny, and she's
oh, you're talking
absolutely.
about Eileen.
I'm talking about Eileen. that girl's out of her mind, huh?
Star Mama.
Yes, pop star mama.
She's fabulous.
Well, so everybody, we're talking about Eileen Shapiro. She was on the show a couple weeks ago. We
Yeah.
love her to death, so we
We
want to
love
give her a
her.
shout out. Hey, Eileen.
And you got to see the outfit she had on. I think she was with you. I saw a picture of it.
The other day
shoe-
at Star Magazine thing.
right, the glitter shoes,
Yeah,
the whole
little
number.
jacket. I said, Eileen, you got to give me that jacket.
Well, probably too.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
All right, so let's go to the music real quick. So you released the debut album, which everybody, if you guys want to see some really great videos, if you go on YouTube and plug in Aaron Paul, his first album was called Raw, and he had a big hit called I Don't Care, and he had another one that was like Press and Play or something.
Party and play.
Party and Play.
PNP, Party and play.
P and Plea, and then, but also you have like this. The one I really liked was Searching and Goodbye, which I think they're on that album, and the video.
Well,
for those
no,
are
Goodbye
fabulous.
was on the album. But Searching was one of the projects I did way back that kind of didn't go anywhere.
Video was very good for it. It's
Yeah,
really
it was a very good video. Yes.
What I have to say is you can sing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Kind
you're gonna hear it 'cause we're gonna have
yeah,
him
I've
do a
heard
song now.
I've heard his work all week. Because most people that do your deal don't sing. They're horrible.
Well, I find these days you've got a lot of the computers singing for people.
Yes,
And, it's-
auto tune.
and we know it. We can hear it.
But it's become the acceptable sound, because even when I talk to the young, like the generation now that are buying music, that's what they want to hear, and they've told me directly that's what they want to hear. Because I sit there and bitch and complain and say that's not singing, it's computer singing. You can't replicate that live, but they don't care. They just want to hear that.
I know, but those people hardly can even play live, and it's so
Right.
funny because I listen to Sirius because we have Sirius in the car,
Right.
and they have a
Right.
station. I don't know what number it is. It's like 13 or 14 or something, and all it does is play vocals, like from really big people. But it's people, and then they even say it. That these are the singers who are not auto-tuned,
Right.
and you can like really hear them sing. And to me, that's like a big thing because anybody can.
Right. It's just
Anybody.
I think it's become the current trend in sound. I mean, even like Debbie Lovato. I mean, I think she's an amazing vocalist.
Yeah, but Cher
Sing her
started.
ass off.
Cher started
Hang on, let him
that.
finish
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I can't hear anymore. I think I'm going deaf.
Go
But in
back.
her production, she uses that they put that on her, and I think, why is it necessary?
And it's not because she can really
No.
sing. She's one of the people who can actually
Who?
sing.
I
Yeah,
missed.
absolutely.
Demi Lovato.
Who
You
the
don't
hell
even
is
know-
that?
I know you don't know who she is.
Anyway, Cher started with the baloney, with all the synchronizing and stuff, when she started doing disco. Not disco, club music. Remember when Cher started club and it was
Right.
sounds? That was her, and
Yeah.
then everybody followed suit.
Well,
I
Cher.
know that if I had to go to work now, my voice is gone. I don't sing anymore because at 76, something happens to your vocals. By the way, they sound like an old man. They don't have a young sound anymore. So when I try to sing now, I sound like, I don't know, Betty Davis or something really terrible. If I had to go to work now, I would definitely have that gender bender, whatever the hell it's called. And then
You'd put it on your vocals, you would?
what happens is if I sing a note like, and she went, it automatically corrects the and puts it in, and she went. So that's what it does. So you can
That's the thing, that it's become easy for people,
Very-
especially
But that
you
means
can do it
people
from your
can't
bedroom now.
People who can't sing at all, though, can sing that way, and I don't like that. Well, first of all, they all get caught anyway. Eventually,
Right.
everybody gets caught if
Yeah.
they can't really
yeah, but in
sing.
my case, it would be because of my age, and you have to sing.
But you're not actually on stage. You're not like a
we,
young.
all, we all have
on
our
stage,
bad,
but
bad
100,000
days and
Well,
bad
I'm an
days.
old bag
There's
on
good days and
stage.
bad days. We all have pitching problems. No one's perfect. Don't get
I
me
like
wrong.
that though. I would prefer.
Yeah,
to,
I do too.
I would prefer to hear the mistake.
Aaron,
I do
30
too.
years ago, I used to sing to a clean mic on a piano. A piano playing and me on a mic clean. No
Clean.
reverb, no.
Right, I'm the same. I have no. When I'm recording, I don't want reverb. Or when I'm live, give me a dry mic. I'm good to go.
And it was good because the people liked my voice. They said it was husky. By the way, I was in drag, by the way, when I did this always, impersonating Jane Russell back in those days. And it worked. And I had her same sound, which I can't do anymore.
Mhm.
I can't go that height. Can you?
Actually-
has your voice
Oh
changed?
no.
Do you know what? No, it's got. I think it's got stronger. And
Yeah, because you're
and-
still high pitch.
Yeah, I'm very high. I've always have been, and I've always been able to keep that. What I think with my voice, it just has more depth now, being older. It's a bit more depth that it didn't have when you listen
Oh,
to
it sounds like somebody in a nursing home that's in that's got.
You just heard. You
concentration.
heard the Worlds Apart track.
Yeah.
You hear the youthfulness and the innocence. Do you not hear it
Oh, absolutely.
compared to my
Well,
stuff now?
The same thing.
Well, we're gonna play your
wait,
stuff
the
now.
same thing with Johnny Mathis. If you hear Chances Are, and you listen to him now, it sounds like two entirely different people. When Johnny sang Chances Are, he went all the way up. You couldn't go any higher. Now, if he sang it, it would be Chances Are. Because you're old.
Right.
It's a sad thing.
So you have a new album, and the album's not coming out yet. I read someplace that maybe it's coming out before Thanksgiving. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, well, that's the plan. We're getting it right out before Thanksgiving. I've been saying for months now this album's coming, Jimmy. Finally now we're going to get it out.
And it's called Electric Erotic,
Electric Erotic. Yep.
which is also the single that's now out that you're
Current
promoting.
That we're going to your party on Saturday to
Yay.
celebrate. Now let's hear about the party. People love to hear
No,
about
wait, we're
parties.
going to play the song first, and then we're going to come back and talk
Well,
about
can't
the
we
party.
talk about the party and then play the song?
No, because like everybody, there's 50 people saying, "Let's hear the new song." They're turning
Oh.
in to listen to it, so let's listen to
All right.
it, and then we'll talk about it. We got plenty of time. Okay, so Chad.
Hi, Captain.
Okay, we're gonna not play the Shine Bright song. If we have time, we'll play that. That was his last single, but this is the
new one.
the new official single for the album. And the name of the album is Electric Erotic, and the name of this single is Electric Erotic. And you have that ready, right, Chad?
I do.
Okay, so Aaron, you introduce it for everybody, and then hang out. We're gonna play it for everybody, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay, you're listening to my brand new record, which is available right now, called Electric Erotic.
When we touch, feel the jolt in my heart, you light a spark. You make my body jump start real slow. Let the voltage explode. Caress me, undress me, do what you want to me. I like the way that you touch me. I like the way that you're kissing me. Feels like the power of electricity runs right through me. Whenever you touch me, don't stop, do it, ignite me with you call real love. Real love. They call this real love. They call this real love. Real love. Real love. The way you taste while you're holding my waist, you titillate. Let me nibble and play. Let go with the current that flows. You got me excited. Our bodies united. Don't stop. Do it. Tease me with it. Make love to me. Electric, erotic. Electric, erotic. Oh. Got it all. We're lying here on the floor. We want it more. We're like two kids in a candy store. Must be love. It's what you call real love. Must be real love. They call this real love. Electric, real love. Let's do it in the morning. Electric. Erotic. Afternoon. Electric. Erotic. Love is growing. Electric. Erotic. Let's do it again. Ooh, got it all. We're lying here on the floor. We want it more. We're like two kids in a candy store. It's what you call real love. Real love. They call this real love. They call this real love. Real love. Real love. Electric,
Hey, everybody, that's Electric Erotic by Aaron Paul.
Erotic. There you go.
That was good. I like that.
Right. First of all, my favorite music today is club.
Club.
I love club because I love to dance.
Right.
Secondly, do you know why David Bowie keeps coming to mind? Is because if you sang a little lower,
I know, I've been told.
the way you enunciate, you
Yep.
sound like David, and that's
I've been
why
told that.
your first song came my way. And also, the next thing is no, the word mulatto I don't use. We have a very dear friend. She's also Italian and black,
Right.
and I said, "Oh, you're a custom blend," and she loved that, and she said, "Oh, I'm going to use that when people ask
Do
me
you know
what
what?
I am."
Eileen said the same thing to me a couple of weeks ago. We was at bench. She said, "I'm a British blend," and I said, "That's
No,
my name
it's
of my
a
next album."
custom blend.
A
It was
custom British
even
blend.
better. Just plain custom blend.
Custom
You know what I'm
blend.
talking about? The gorgeous girl that was in that
Yeah.
TV show. What was her name? Oh, I love her too. She's
The
such
one
a,
that was in Pennsylvania.
she's a beauty. Oh,
Yeah, I
this one you got
forgot.
to see what she looks like. Whoa.
Actually, though, everybody in the chat room was saying that also putting up the David Bowie references, so I guess you're going to get a lot of those.
Yeah, I kept thinking even the sound.
I've
the
been hearing it a lot,
Oh.
and it was. I mean, with this album, I did kind of go reference those that era and those kind of club icons.
Love it. I
And
mean,
it-
the
it comes
tempo of your song, the beat, the whole sound, the whole thing. I kept thinking, unless at one part you went super high where David
right.
went.
I like the
But-
laugh thing that you put in
Yeah,
there.
that's
When you
Yeah,
start
the
laughing,
little cheeky naughtiness in there.
yes,
Yeah.
the cheeky. Oh, I love that. I said that, the cheeky naughtiness.
I think this song's gonna fly. I think it's gonna hit the
It's
clubs.
doing
and
well
fly.
already, right?
The funny thing is, I'm in the same place where I recorded it. My studio's just over there,
Right.
and it's I recorded it probably like 3 or 4 months ago, and I was writing and recording it, and now I'm actually in my studio now, playing it to the world on your show. It's just it's kind of mind-boggling.
Get it out to the gay clubs because like they said in Sex and the City, first
Right.
the gays, then the straights. So it's true. If you put that in the gay clubs, the Queen's gonna love it.
Right.
It's got a good.
Wait till you see the video. The video, I think it comes out
Where's
tomorrow.
the video?
actual
Can we see it, Jimmy?
No,
Yeah.
it's not out yet.
Oh, when is it going to be out?
Tomorrow. I'll send you the
You're
link
seeing
anyway.
it at the party. Are you going to play it at the
Yep,
party?
absolutely. We're going to premiere it there. Yep.
Okay.
And we'll play it next week on
Well,
next
wait a minute.
week's show.
Are you going to have food? No, only
You want me to
because,
work? You want to cook as well?
no, only because Jimmy and I have another appointment, and we're going to be rushing to get to you,
We'll have to eat before we.
and
get
we'll
there.
have to eat very early.
Yeah. You know what? Eat
It's-
early, then come to me.
There you
Even
go.
a potato chip.
So hold on, we got to tell everybody where the party's at because everybody wants to know. So everybody, the album release party is this Saturday,
Yeah,
which
we
is
can't-
November 5th. It's at 7:30 p.m. at the Monster.
Oh, we're
Monster
allowed
New
to
York
say
City,
what
yep.
it is?
Yeah,
Oh, man, they better give you a kickback at the bar. Crowded
at
with
the
people.
Monster,
I would
everybody.
ask, I'm serious. I would ask for the bar, or the door. Say, I want either the
Check it
door or
out,
the
yeah.
bar.
If anyone shows up, yeah.
And if anyone shows up, wait the crowd.
You
that's gonna
guys, the
be there.
Monster's located at 80 Grove Street in New York, New York. Again, it's Saturday night at 7:30. You can go. You'll hear tracks off of Aaron's new album. You'll get to meet him, take pictures. He always looks fabulous, so I'm sure like it's going to be outrageous.
I have to say this. The Monster is probably one of the oldest gay bars in lower New York City.
Yeah.
I used to go there all the time, and I love it, but it's very, very straight friendly. So if you're heterosexual, don't think you're going to get groped, grabbed, or turned into a gay. Maybe. You know, if you hang out in the men's room long enough, maybe. But it's a very safe club. It's in Greenwich Village, and it's opposite the little park where I was when we fought for gay rights.
Really? You was in that run?
Well,
Is it
it's sort of. Not
Okay.
the actual
Stonewall.
Stonewall, not the actual time, but I was good friends with Electra. Electra was the drag queen that worked there. She used to impersonate
Oh.
Marilyn stuff. And
Yeah, yeah.
all the guys, I worked the village upstairs, downstairs. I worked
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
straight clubs and drag. I never really did the gay clubs. And
Okay.
we all got together and we told the cop, and the cops came there several times, not just that one time. I mean, they made it look like everything was wonderful, and suddenly the
Mm.
cops decided to invade. No, the cops used to beat us up. Not me, of course.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? The cops in the village, gays, faggots, get out of here, fudge packers. I mean, they used to be dreadful to us.
He's
Not-
talking about a long time ago.
I'm talking
Right,
about
right, yeah.
60s now, in the middle.
You weren't even born.
You weren't even born. I mean, you don't know what gay people. I have a story that I'll never forget. Two guys were walking down the street in Greenwich Village, and a car zooms by, and a guy has a bat, and he hits the one guy in the head and kills him.
Are you
Guess who
serious?
they were? Two brothers. One was gay and one was straight. They killed the straight one. Isn't that the saddest story? That's happened in the 60s. I will never forget that story till the day I die.
Well, you
The
know, I based the I Don't Care video.
Yes.
But the straight brother went to visit and have dinner with his gay brother. They were walking, and the straight people killed the straight. I mean, it's dreadful. But the cops used to rough us up, especially if you were in drag. I
Right.
had to have a police card so that I was allowed to be in drag.
Right.
It was, I forgot what it was.
Oh, so if they stopped you, you present that and they let you
Exactly, because I was working.
Mm.
So a lot of times, some of the queens weren't professionals. They just dressed up because
Yeah,
they're like
yeah.
girls, and they would be in the club, and the cops would come in and ruffle them up, and I would immediately hold up my card and say, "Touch me, your badge number's in report."
Yeah.
Hang
I-
on.
so
Okay.
I
Let's
would-
go back
They,
to that.
they call that card now a get out of jail card, right? Same
Well,
card.
I was working. Green Studio was in the daytime a exercising place, and at night it was a gay shows and drag ball place. A friend of mine owned it. He said, "Ron, I was popular back then. Everybody knew me in New York. I had a good following." He said, "Would you come? We're not really making money. We don't want to lose the place. Would you come and perform?" I said, "Absolutely." And I remember I had on a black skin-tight beaded gown without a slit. And I always wear a slit because I've got good legs, but this one gown didn't. So I would hobble when I got on the stage. Well, the cops raided the place. You had to see it. I will never. The queens were swinging from the fire escapes out the window to jump down into the alley, hitting garbage pails. So all you could hear is the tin garbage
tin-
pails. Queens, oh, screaming. I mean, really. and the cops gathered them all up. Now they arrested us. Okay, my card didn't mean shit because I was more than 18 homosexuals in a room was against the law.
Mm, really? Okay.
In jail, they said to me, "Everybody, wigs off." I didn't wear a wig. My hair was shoulder length. They said, "Take your wig off, honey." I said, "Honey doesn't wear a wig. This is honey's real hair." Now, I used to jack up cleavage like nobody else did. So they said to me, I said, "No, these are real breasts and I'm not taking my bra off." I lied. "Well, what are you? Freak? What kind of freak are you?" I didn't answer that. Anyway, the next day we went to court in front of the judge.
Right.
And all the queens are walking down with the beard. I used to wax my face, so I never had a beard for a month.
Right.
And they didn't have wigs on. So they looked like shit.
Yeah.
I decided, being who I am with my nasty personality, to do a Mae West walk down the
To have
thing.
the,
Oh, I shook, honey. I swung. I made the judge's eyes pop out. And he said, take your wig off. And I did Marilyn. I didn't do Jane. I said, oh, Your Honor, it's not a wig. This is my own hair. And then the judge said, well, what are you? Again, with the what are you? I said, I'm a performer. You know, anyway, I then showed my card, and he said, you get out of here. Now, in the daylight.
were they lenient, like with the judges and stuff, like lenient on or fair or cared?
The
Or were they-
judges
were they bigots
treated
as well?
everybody like mentally ill people.
Really?
They treated you like they sort of spoke down to you like, okay, honey, now you get up and walk nice. They talked to you like you were mentally ill because that's what they thought we were. We were crazy people trying to be women. I was a worker. That's how I made my living. You know,
Right.
so I was a performer. In daytime, I looked like me, tough, rough guinea from Brooklyn. I didn't look like any sissy queen ever. I hope. Anyway, so that's what it was like. The police were not very good to the gay people. But then again, there were some police officers that were too good to us. My very good friend, I won't give her name, I was going to work one day at the Town and Country in Brooklyn, and the parking lot was there, and there was a cop car there. And as I walked by the cop car, I could see her blonde ponytail going up and down. So that cop was
All right.
having fun.
Yes.
You know, so those stories are true. A lot
Right.
of cops dug the drag queens. They
Right,
like
right.
So let's
See,
go
that's-
back to the whole.
That still exists today, though. I've heard stories like that that still go around
I
today.
don't think anymore. The cops, they don't give a shit anymore. I've never heard any. I've heard brutality stories, yes, but I haven't heard any more cops. They like the drag queens now. I mean, I just came back from Fire Island with Eileen at the Miss Drag Queen, Miss Fire Island,
Right.
and the cops there. Well, they were gay cops, I guess, but they were fun.
So
Well,
go,
they were gay girls on the bikes or the regular
Yes.
bikes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel that police brutality anymore. I think the police have grown with straight people.
at least in some areas.
And
Yeah, in some areas,
understanding
yes.
that gay people are not mentally ill. If anything, we're half geniuses
Right.
and far smarter than most people.
Or you know, seen trend. We're trenders now. You know, we always have been. We just
Right. We were just born differently.
Yeah.
I didn't decide one day, like I was married to my wife for 16 years. I didn't wake up and say, oh, I'm going to be gay. I can't wait to be gay. I'm going to be gay. And running, you know, you don't. You're born gay.
Yeah.
And you're a closet queen. You lie about your homosexuality.
Well, it depends on your
Back
circumstances.
then.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
You know,
Well,
I didn't want to be kicked out of my apartment. My lover then, Sal, and I had a beautiful apartment, doorman building, and we were afraid they'd find out that we were not brothers, by the way, because if we were gay, out. They'll break your lease and kick your ass out.
Really.
Oh, my dear, you don't know what America was like in the 50s and 60s?
Terrible.
Forget it. We had no rights. We hid. We lied. I mean, I used to work in a beauty parlor called La Jolie Femme in Sutton Place, and underneath us was all the women from the Playboy magazine getting photographed. So they would come upstairs to get their hair done because
Right.
it was a mess, and I would make friends with them and bring them home. My brother-in-law couldn't deal with it. I mean, I brought the one home that had the pearls up her snatch in the center folder. She was one of the most gorgeous. Cindy, somebody, redhead, gorgeous. And my brother-in-law, we used to go to my mother's house on Sunday for dinner. When my brother-in-law saw her, he almost hallucinated. He couldn't believe that I'm dating the centerfolder who stuck the white
Right,
pearls
right,
up her
right.
snatchola.
Did you ever meet Quentin Chris?
What?
Did you ever meet Quentin Chris?
Oh, I knew him well.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
I interviewed him. He was in I brought Quentin into my. I have the film of it. If you go to YouTube, I believe I have.
not on YouTube.
It's not. Let's put Quentin up. Quentin was a delicious, wonderful, fabulous queen. He came. We did it at the Townhouse Restaurant, a benefit for Elizabeth Taylor Foundation AIDS Research, and he was one of our guests. And I was in drag as Jane Russell. And the first thing he said when he saw me was, "Ron, you're a big one." I had no idea. I said, well, I don't cut my legs off, Quentin, you know. Anyway, he talked about how he came to this country to do the jobs that nobody else wanted to do.
Right.
And he was marvelous. He was an entrepreneur. He was just fabulous. A raconteur, actually, is what he was. Wonderful. I loved him. We used to visit him in his little crappy apartment at that old hotel in New York that was scary. And everybody was very sad when Quentin passed.
Yeah,
He was
my
funny.
mum loves him. She always.
Oh, I loved him too. Everybody loved him. He was just a delightful, gentle man, and we knew him when he was old. I mean, really old.
Right.
White-haired and wrinkled. And I said to him, "Did you ever get in drag?" And he said, "Darling, I am in drag."
Right. He lived every day in it. Right.
He lives in drag. I mean,
So you guys listen up though, everybody listening and tuning in. First of all, we have Aaron Paul on the line, and you can watch him. You can follow him on Twitter. He's at @APaulMusic, and you can follow him on Instagram. Is it
Aaron Paul Music. Yeah.
Aaron Paul Music? So it's not. It doesn't have it has Aaron all the way written out. And I have a bone to pick with you because you got to follow me on Twitter.
Joe, I did it yesterday. Today. I realized. I checked on my phone. I'm like, "You're not following." I'm like, "Oh." So I quickly did
Wow.
it.
I can retweet like all your things.
yeah, don't tweet me because I don't tweet.
I do his Twitter.
He does my Twitter. If you
So
want to
also,
tweet
you
me,
guys,
tweet. But
remember too, you guys, this is an indie artist. We have a lot of great indie artists on the show. They make their living. They make their living because you need to buy their music. So like, we need everybody to go out and buy the new single, Electric Erotic.
Electric Erotic, the other way around.
Electric Erotic. You get Electric Erotic and all his other music. If you go to iTunes, he's got another single. We're gonna play it real quick.
And if you go to my Facebook page on Monday, you will see all the photographs from Saturday night's Big Bash that I think you should all come to. If you live in New Jersey or New York or upstate, it's worth the drive.
Again, that's Saturday night at the Monster, November 5th, 7:30, 80
Just come on down.
And the Monster is not a sleazy club. It's a very big club.
No, it's very nice.
And when I see you, I'll tell you a story about when we danced in the window of the Monster.
Oh,
When
really?
I
Upstairs by the
straddled
bar?
the chair and threw my legs in the air, and we had thousands of people watching us through the window. The police came, and they said that we were seducing men and for prostitution. I said, "Get the fuck out of here. Who are you kidding? It's not like me. You're having fun with the people in the window. What's your problem?"
Hang on, so Chad.
Yes, sir.
Chad, can you get Shine Bright out? Get Shine Bright ready. So you guys, this is another single that's also on the Electric Erotic album, right? It will be.
It depends which mix you're playing. There's an album version that's on the album. This one is the single, the one that we put out. The one
Okay, so this is the single version, but the song is on the album. It might
It
not
is on
be
the album, yeah.
version. And it's another great song. It's done very well on the charts. I think it's still on the charts.
Yeah, put on the charts. Yeah, I think we're like number 23 in like radio pop charts.
There you go. So it's a great song. And how about you introduce it for us, Aaron, so everybody can listen to it?
Yeah, you're going to listen to Aaron Paul, and the next single is called Shine Bright.
But always stand your ground. Believe in yourself. Shine your light. Shine bright. Shine bright. Shine bright. Shine bright. Shine so bright. Shine bright. Shine bright. Shine bright. A diamond lasts forever. When things go wrong, stay strong. Take care of number one. So shine, ooh, yeah, yes you are. Sunshine of light, shine, so bright, shine bright, shine bright, shine
Everybody, that's Shine Bright by Aaron.
Right.
Now, DJs love to play hot music for all of us to take off our clothes and sweat and dance. This is perfect when you need to relax at the club, yet not be bored. This is a rhythm. It's got a movement, makes you want to groove. It makes you want to move without sweating your tits off. But anyway, it's a great song. This one, you're gonna be a very big success. I know you are. But go in the club. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's like-
didn't know him before. I never
It's
met.
about making music, and just for me, it's the music and enjoying and doing the music that I enjoy. That's what it's mainly.
Well,
Absolutely.
what I like about you, I'm a freak for intros. They don't do intros anymore.
No,
much.
they don't.
I'm from the olden days where there was an intro and
Right,
then the
absolutely.
actual ballad or song or whatever.
Mm.
You have fabulous intros. I love that. This is my favorite intro on this song. And I
Right.
thought the other one would be, but this is actually the best intro. It
Oh,
really
thanks.
sets it up so you know where you're
Yeah.
going to go with it. But
It's,
yeah,
it's just that song, Shine Bright, is a very feel good song. It's a very freeing song. You know,
it's a very relaxing
yeah,
song.
yeah.
I
Absolutely.
could just see myself on the dance floor after I danced for hours and I'm
Yeah.
dead, just doing, nothing but just
just a little two step, right?
I want you.
grooving. We used to call
Yeah, I
it.
want to tell everybody too.
Grooving.
The new album, when it does come out, which we're going to make sure we let everybody know, it's called Electric Erotic, and it is really, really good. I've had the privilege to be able to listen to all the songs ahead of time. They're really, really good. Which I don't even know
Thank you.
that, but I have your SoundCloud private link that I
Oh,
got.
you do. You got my tickets.
So I got to listen to everything.
What did you like?
I liked almost all of them. I think that it's going to be an album. I think that people, how a lot of times people just pick out a song and they buy
Right.
us. I think they're going to be able to buy the album and play it all the way through.
Everyone tells me that. There's I think there's probably at least 8 strong ones, really good ones.
Do
Personally,
you know who Wendy Moten is?
no.
You don't know Wendy Moten. She's another one that puts out an album, and I don't know which one I love more than the other. Wendy Moten is probably the greatest singer of our time right now. She's from the 80s also. She's a beautiful black woman who's absolutely gorgeous with
Actually, she
long
was-
red hair.
She was
She
supposed to
sings-
be the next Whitney Houston, and
Yeah.
she never became the next.
She
Whitney Houston,
is.
but she's had 3 really big hits.
Look her up and listen to her music.
I'll introduce you on Twitter now that you're following.
You can only learn from her because her voice doesn't stop. She sings everything. She sings church. She sings rock. She sings what else?
Yeah,
Everything. There's nothing I haven't heard that broad sing
When
that
she's
she
not
doesn't
performing
sing
on
great.
her own, she's a backup singer for really big people.
Yeah, like
Okay.
On tour.
Julio
Julio
Inglés,
Iglesias and
Uh,
Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald. She's fabulous, and I love her to death. She's one of our dearest friends.
Hang
You
on.
should know her too. She's very,
Yeah, I'd
very-
love to.
I'll start introducing you to people
Yeah.
on Twitter.
and she's
Also,
beautiful.
Some of
Look
the
how
people
pretty.
that you need to know on Twitter too. They're in the chat room now listening. They're all saying
I
how
gotta
much.
tell you
No,
a quick story about Wendy. When I first met Wendy and she found out what I did and I showed her my pictures, she
Yeah.
said to me, I want to be a drag queen like you.
Thank
I
you.
want to look glamorous and gorgeous. Would you go shopping with me and help me pick out gowns and wigs and hair and stuff? Because she was never glamorous. And I said, I would love to. Could you imagine? but she's glamorous now. But mostly she puts on her glasses and likes to look that, casual girl
Right.
look. but she's very beautiful.
Hold on. So go back.
Check out stuff though.
Yes,
Check her
I'll
out.
introduce you on Twitter to Joya too. So in our
Joya's
chat
a
room we
doll,
have a
too.
couple of really cool people. One of them you need to follow back on Twitter. I'm sure he's going to follow you. And his the name of his Twitter, he's got two of them, but the one he uses is called the Aquarius View. And basically,
Okay, I think I stumbled across him the other day.
he's
Yeah.
a blogger. He promotes the show a lot, but he's got an
Yeah.
indie blog that promotes indie music and film, and he
Okay.
will promote like the different things that you've got going on. And he's one of the coolest guys, like really on Twitter. There's another one, Lady Lake Music, and I think she's following you because I saw a tweet that she's following you.
Oh, I
Follow
thought
her
she-
back.
I thought she
She's-
represented him.
No, she's fabulous, and she's like one of the best actually music promoters on the planet. There's not anybody any better than her.
Okay.
And then there's just
We
a
only know big people.
and then we have a super fan, Hope, and her Twitter. Her name's Iris. She's in the chat room, but her Twitter is Hope2259. And if she follows you, follow her back. She's the
Absolutely.
coolest lady. She's from Germany. She sent me chocolate, but she's like a very good and she's just fab. She's the nicest lady. Say hi to Hope.
Hey, Hope.
I mean,
How are
Iris. Well, it's Iris.
Yeah.
Her
I just
Twitter's
Hope
Hope.
in Germany.
Don't say it too happily because she never sent me.
Listen to you.
I'm
Stop
still
that.
pissed off with her.
And it's really, really good. They're all really cool, and like I'll introduce you to some cool people on Twitter. And if I actually like introduce you, say meet this person, follow them back because that means there's somebody who's really cool.
Okay,
You'd
definitely.
like to be able to network together, and you would like really like it. Again, everybody, you want to?
We don't know any phonies. We get rid of phonies. 126.
You want
Did you hear the song I wrote for Eileen on the album? Sexy Dirty Talk.
Yes.
Did you?
What?
What did you think of that one?
I loved it. I actually.
Wait, that did I heard the.
No, you haven't heard it.
What did she talked about it? I know something about this. How do I know about?
Oh, I don't
this?
know. Maybe Eileen told you.
She might mention it. So it was the last song I did for the album, and it was like someone sent me the track. I said, I have to, effing do this song, and write to it. And I said, you know what more can I? I mean, write a song for Eileen, and that came up, Sexy Dirty Talk. So and then I said, I'm gonna put it on the album. It's the only one that's a little bit like completely different to the rest of the album. It's more of a rock funk kind of vibe.
I like that a lot, though. Like I like it when all the songs aren't necessarily the same anyway. And like I would like to hear a couple ballads. Like I think you could do.
It's
like
funny because
pop
I
ballad.
hate ballads. It's the weirdest thing. I'm so energetic. I mean, I do like ballads, but performing them, I get really bored.
Don't
Yeah,
perform
but you
them,
know
just
what?
put them on the record.
Ballads
Yeah.
are
And
important.
it's funny. One of my business managers, Billy, he's done. I have this song called Smooth, and if you check out online, there's a little clip of it called Smooth, and it's like a ballad, an R&B thing, and he is desperate for me to put this record out to do it, and I think I will because it's a cool one, but it is a ballad. It's more of a slow kind of pace, but I'm
Right.
not really a ballad person. It's really weird. I said,
No, but wait. Remember, people fall in love with ballads
right,
when they're in
I
love.
get it. I do.
Your song can be their song forever. In other words, when they hear it 10 years from now, they say, honey, remember when I first met you?
All your fans
In the bathroom. You
will
were
like
playing
it.
that song.
I mean, if you did a whole thing of ballads, that would be different. But like to throw
Yeah.
one in, there's like think about bands like Extreme. I don't know if you know. They're like a rock band from like the
Yeah,
90s
yeah.
or whatever. But
Yeah,
they
but-
made
yeah.
it on a ballad. Then all their records sold, and all the other songs became popular. But it's always good to like have one in there. Plus, all your diehard fans, maybe they're gonna want to like get married one day, and like that could be their wedding
Yeah.
song. And,
It's very marketable.
so, yeah.
Years ago, every album.
because you can really sing.
Yeah, every album years ago had a ballad, has swing,
Right.
call it swing. So there was a good diversified.
I want to hear it, so definitely like if nothing else, record it and send it to me just for my iPod.
check out the ballad I have online. It's called Smooth.
Okay,
Jimmy and I, we have a wedding song, and this is by another incredible friend of ours who's a gorgeous girl, and that's if I remember, I love her to death. I'm talking about my Angie B, Angie B.
I remember VGB, yes.
You know her? Oh, I
remember,
love
yeah.
her. She's like, if I was like not gay and younger, I would have proposed to her. We stayed at her house, and she was just the most wonderful hostess and a delicious broad. And her song is called Love. It's on her album, and that's
Okay.
Jimmy and my wedding song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
She
Actually,
said she did it for us.
we only have like a couple minutes, real quick. Everybody wants to know like where do you buy your jewelry? Like everybody like seems to like your necklace. So like, do you have a particular place like you like to go to buy jewelry, or you just like find?
Believe it or not, my jewelry is like it's a mismatch of women's and men's and odd pieces. Anyway, I like big chunky things, and
Right.
that's kind of goes with my style.
Most
Anything
gays
that's big
do.
and chunky, anything. It could
Yeah,
be anything.
most gay guys like big chunky things.
Do you know what?
Now,
It's
you should
like
buy
a
your
reflection to me.
jewelry.
I think kind
fine.
of like covers like me. It's like a comfort zone, wearing something that someone's going to focus on instead of focusing like on my face or something.
And if you want to buy,
But you have a beautiful face.
wait, if you
I
want,
know, but it's just it's.
if you want to, I got to do a commercial quick. If you want to buy interesting things, go to Jimmy Star. What is it you are?
Oh, Jimmy Star brand on eBay.
Go to Jimmy Star brand on eBay. Maybe some of his jewelry is there. You never know.
Okay.
Go
But
take.
I get anywhere, any piece that's big, chunky, and striking, I will wear it.
All right, so we got to end this because I got to do one commercial before we go. So everybody, listen
Aaron,
up.
see you Saturday.
This is Aaron Paul. You guys, listen up. Follow him on
we
Twitter.
are going to dance.
I can't wait. I can't believe you're
dance.
coming, but I can't wait.
Oh,
Excellent.
we're gonna definitely.
And we don't do drugs, and I don't do coke. So when you see me dancing for hours, it's natural.
You guys follow A Paul Music on Twitter and Aaron Paul Music on Instagram. He's a super talent. Get Electric Erotic, the single, and Shine Bright. They're both on iTunes now, along with a
And
bunch
the
of
video.
other songs. And the video will come out tomorrow, and I'll share it on social media so everybody can see it. We want to thank you, and we want to thank
thank
Lee
you,
Runch.
guys.
We want to
What's
thank Lee Runchy from Chrome
Yes.
PR
Can we
for
do
helping
Right.
us
Do
all-
Sunday? You here for the night? Or are you going to go back?
No, we'll go back probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's do it.
the drive's not bad. It's like two
Yeah,
and
it's
a
only
half,
like 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah,
And if I'm
definitely, let's do it.
driving, it's an hour. Jimmy drives, it's 2.5 hours.
Ha 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 ha.
Right. So you're going to come in early on Saturday then?
Yes, we'll come in early on Saturday.
Right, so let's do brunch then, and I can go up afterwards and get ready for the show. Absolutely.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
See you
All right.
Saturday.
See you. Bye.
Bye,
Thanks so
sweetie.
much, Aaron.
Bye
You take
bye.
care. Thanks, everyone.
Kisses. Bye, sweetie.
Isn't he a cool guy? What a
He's
cool guy.
terrific.
Love him. Okay.
We only know
Um,
cool people.
We only know cool people. All right, everybody. So listen, you can listen to the Jimmy Star Show on W4CY Radio. Listen to us live on Wednesdays, and then we've got the fabulous Chad Murphy working the boards.
Oh yeah.
You can hear us on Monster FM Radio in New York, Hamilton Radio in New Jersey, K4HD Radio in LA. We're on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Audio Boom, Podomatic, Apple TV, iTunes, and Spreaker. And you can also see us on TV on Roku, YouTube, and video. Yay!
Yay.
I had to get all this.
And remember, everything we spoke about earlier was only our opinion. See you next week.
No,
folks.
we got 1 more minute.
1 more minute. Hey,
Yeah, we got
what are
one
we going to
more.
do? Let's talk about
Next
something.
week we have Erica Kane coming on, everybody.
Oh, wait, Erica Kane, the soap opera person?
No, Erica Kane. No. That's her. No, Erica Kane, the singer.
Oh, Erica Kane was her character.
It was her character.
Because, you know, I lived in her town, Garden City, and I know her. Eric, what's her name? I forgot. The one that played Erica
I forgot.
Kane. The skinny broad.
Yeah, I know. Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci. My daughter Deirdre was friends with her daughter, and they used to play together.
And also, we have Dave from Stars Now in the chat room, so we didn't get to say hi. So, hello, Dave. And I'm super excited, you guys. November 23rd, we're going to have Niall Sexton from X Factor UK on. I believe that he's probably one of the top 5 hottest singers on planet Earth. And I'm very, very excited that we're going to have him coming on. We want to thank everybody in the chat room. Chad, you got anything going on?
No, but I do. If you're interested,
No, Chad doesn't.
well, because I'm gonna cut him out. He's in Florida. What is
Got
he?
nothing to do. What do you got to do, Ron?
Wait, here's what I got to do. We are looking for producers who want to produce our reality show. We want, like, in other words, all the events that we have, if we had camera following us with the strange people we know, interesting people we know, famous people we know, we could be a sensational reality show. I would have to watch my language, but I can do that. I do that, mostly. I think we're entertaining, we're fun, and we're good looking. So I think we'd make a great reality show. So out there, if you're interested, contact Jimmy Star. Chad, what have you got going for you?
I want to be your producer.
Oh, good. We'll sign you up right away. Now, wait, are you going to be at the Boca Country Club?
I don't know when we're going to be back there, but we're usually there
Because
once
if
a
you're there
month.
Saturday, my friends Terry and John Vecchio are in Boca.
I think they're coming back.
Oh, they are? Because they're at a 70th birthday party, a big bash.
Right on. Well, season's coming back around, so we'll be playing there once a month, I'm sure.
Good, good, good. My friend Perry doesn't live there anymore. She moved to Palm Springs.
Oh, all right.
So
Well,
that's that.
sorry to hear about your real estate woes.
Well, it was terrible. It was not fair.
Ron feels better now that he got to blast it out there
Well,
millions.
no, I mean, no.
Yeah.
The fact that I got very sick over this, it really frightened me, and I was very sick. I didn't talk. I was depressed. I was just not feeling healthy. I was in bed up until an hour before the show today. I don't still feel good. I think whatever it did to me, it sort of made all my machinery cockeyed. I still don't feel balanced yet. I feel still hurt that this was done to us because we were very nice
Well, I'm
to
glad you could get it out on the Jimmy Star Show today, and you had great guests and another good show as always, fellas.
All right, you guys. So we'll
Okay.
see you next week. Have a great weekend. Thanks so much, Chad.
Thank
You're
you,
a superstar.
Chatty.
Later.
Yeah, this is MC Alfred. I'm just chilling, Jimmy Star, yo, sitting down and designing. Why every man them are thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out